Right, so at long last I've decided to actually go into the paper caves. I don't think it's the ideal time because I had COVID all last week, so my fitness is not great. In fact, I was puffing a little bit just getting to the foot of the walk in my bike, which I don't normally do. And it's quite cloudy. However, it's been dry for about the last 2 weeks, so the caves should be not too slippy, I'm hoping, because it's not been raining. Well, if I leave it much longer, I think the rain comes again on Monday, and that'll be it probably for the year. So although I'd rather have put this back a few days, I think this is probably my best chance of doing it. So as usual, came here in my bike, chained it to a tree. Just round that corner there is the metal bridge, so if you're trying to find the foot of the walk, just cross the metal bridge. There's a little lay-by there, and that's the foot of the track there. It does look as if I've got a lot of stuff with me, but like I say, I'm by myself, so I've got a lot of stuff that I might not need. So, you know, extra layers, waterproofs. I've got 2 ropes rather than one. One I'll use for my rappelling, and the other one is a bit thicker, so I'll use that for my climb out. I've got my climbing belt, I've got my drone, so there's a lot of stuff in there. Food, drink, yeah. And once I get to the top of the caves, I'll also let some people know that that's where I am, just so they know where to come and get me if something happens. Oh, I'm not going to lie, I don't know if it's the weight of the rucksack that I've got with me or the after effects of the COVID, but that climb was so much harder than it normally is. So I never have to stop here. I'm about two-thirds of the way there. So I've just got these rocks to climb. I don't know if you can see them behind me, but I've got those rocks to clamber up. And then after that it should be a little bit easier going, but oh dear, I think I'll be sitting here for about 5 minutes. I think my pulse was up about 145 at one point, which isn't good. Anyhow, I'll sit here, get my breath back, and then next time I talk to you I'll be at the mouth of the cave. Oh man, here goes. Here goes. Here goes nothing. Well, that went a bit quicker than I thought it would. Oh man, thank goodness for gloves and my helmet. Yeah, wee bugger. I had it all under control. I think next time I'll come down that way. Oh, Jesus. Right, anyway. I'm down. I'm down, at long last I'm down. That last bit might have looked quite dramatic, but all I was really doing was swinging from side to side. I did kind of have control over, I had the rope locked, so I did have control over my height. But not my side to side motion, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, that could have gone better, but I'm down. So, yeah, I'm led to believe that there's a back entrance there, and someone said you can actually go round the side of the hill to get out. I'm actually kind of hoping you can, because whilst there's a knotted rope there, it's actually on an overhang, so it is actually very difficult to climb out that way. However, what I'll probably do, if I have to climb out this way, is just make little sort of steps in this rope, and I should be able, along with some handholds in this rope, so between the two hopefully I should be able to climb out. But that's where we come in up there. Okay, so this is actually more of a slope than it looks like. Right, I thought I'd charged both my GoPro batteries, but the one that was in my camera just ran out there, but fortunately I brought a spare. I can kind of see why they said it was quite slippery in here. So far it's nothing my boots can't handle, but I have actually brought neoprene boots with me just in case it's just a bit too slippy. But I think it's not so much slippery, it's just a lot of small stones and it's quite a steep gradient. So we'll get to find it. I originally thought that was our hole in the roof when I looked in from up there, but I've since found out it is actually a back entrance. So we'll head down here. Tell you what I'll do, I'm going to concentrate to go down this bit, and then I'll comment again when I get to the bottom. So here's the back entrance, and here's where we come down. Right, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing where this leads. Okay. And another cave down there, which I will not be exploring. Right, I'm going to climb up here and see where it goes up there. That's where you come up here. Bit of a clamber, have to be honest. Not looking forward to going back down it. Now, I can see footprints here, so there's obviously some place to go. I don't know if this is the right way. Most of the footprints go that way. Okay. And there's a rope here as well. Right, I'm going to follow it, so I can't really film, so I'm going to, because I've not got my headpiece with me, so yeah, going to film. Sorry, follow this for a bit, see where it goes. Yeah, so far so good. There's a series of ropes to allow you to keep close to the wall of the cliff. So the only reason I'm sort of looking at this is, well, two things. If this is easier than climbing out at the far end, then I'll do it. But also I'm looking for an easy way to come down with my camera and tripod and do a wee photo shoot in the caves. I'm not sure I'd want to do it if I actually had to abseil down into the caves. But anyway, let's go up there and see where it goes. Nope. It just goes back into a different bit of the caves, which I'm not willing to do. So, back we go. I might have a look at that lower. There was a lower track that seemed more heavily travelled. I'll have a look at that path and see where that goes. And then it's time to go back and get myself out. Okay, so that's where I climbed up there, and I've just followed this trail down here. Now it's really slippy, really muddy, but it looks quite well travelled. So basically you're out the caves, and the fact it's obviously well travelled, I'm presuming you can get down to the main forestry trail from here. So if I can't climb out using my ropes, I think I'm going to try this trail. Yes, that's what I'll do. The only thing I'm not looking forward to though is climbing back down there. I should have brought my ropes, that was stupid. Oh, live and learn. Right, safely down. Ironically, it was probably easier climbing down than it was climbing up, but you never know really, do you? Okay. I'm still trying to decide whether to try and climb out at the far end or just to take this route. No, plan A, I'm going to try and climb out. Right, now to clamber over all these slippy rocks. I can't believe I'm finally down here. It's for years I've been wanting to come down here. Years and years, and I've been planning how to do it for quite a while. So I've finally done it. I'm fair chuffed with myself, so I am. And the only injury was my wee finger there when I fell at the entrance. But actually, there's light there. You see the light coming in? Let me just turn this off. Oh no, there's not. It was just the light bouncing back from my head torch. Okay. I might try a wee photo shoot. It won't be a good one because it'll be with my GoPro. But if it's half decent, then I might come back with my proper camera. But so far, oh, look at this, so many. You can see how the Campbells managed to hide their papers here for so long. So many wee nooks and crannies. But yeah, going out that way, that's plan B. That's plan B if I can't climb out. Although it looks like a long climb, I only really need to get to that wee platform a bit there. Breathe in. And once I'm there, the rest should be easy enough to climb out. Famous last words. There we go, paper caves. Okay, I don't know if this will work. Like I say, I've got a plan B if it doesn't, but I've used these, I think they're called, was it? No, Monster Hitch, or what you use for rappelling. I can't remember what you call these knots, but they're non-slip knots, so I've made some footholds. So hopefully I'll be able to climb out using these footholds. And I've also got this rope as well to help. Right, we shall see. We'll see if it works. And then I won't be taking my rucksack because it's on the rope, and so I can pull it out later. Oops, yeah. It's on the rope here, so I can pull it out. Right, let's see if this works. Yeah. Maybe I should have made this one a bit lower. Yeah, I think the step's just too big. Yeah, there's too much of the space is too much. Right. Let me go back and think about this. Okay. I hate doing this, but I'm going to have to give up. I just, it's over, the rock's overhanging on the left, it's overhanging on the right, it's a narrow crevice in there, it's overhanging there. I just can't find a good way of getting the purchase that I need. It's not a high climb, I don't know, 8 feet, but struggling. So I think what I'm going to do, go with plan B, go out the back way. I'll recover the big rope heat right now because I should be able to pull that through. But I'm going to have to, when I join the main track, I'm going to have to come all the way back up there again to recover my blue rope and the carabiner it's attached to. Not ideal. I'm sure there's a way to get up there. But yeah, I just don't know what it is. Okay, so disappointed that I couldn't climb out. So I'm actually really glad there was a back exit. Although in saying that, would I have gone down if there hadn't been a back exit? I'm not sure. I wanted to go down. I'm sure if I really put my mind to it, I could have found a way to climb out, but just the shape of the rocks, the way they were all leaning over each other and the overhangs and stuff like that, it just wasn't possible. Well, for me anyway, with my skill. So anyway, coming down the track from the back entrance and carrying on. This is definitely well used. I can see the track way over there, and it's marked by tape as well, so it's obviously well used, probably with the outdoor centre. I had to leave one of my ropes up there because it was actually carabined into the wall. One of my ropes was freestanding and I was able to pull it out, but whether I go back for the rope, I'll see how knackered I feel once I rejoin the main track. At the moment I'm just feeling maybe just writing the rope off, and then the next people to do that cave have just gained themselves a couple of carabiners and a free rope. But we'll see. I'll see how knackered I feel. But to be honest, I'm feeling very, very tired now. So yeah, obviously I'm not fully over the COVID. So yeah, but we did it at long last. At long last, I saw what it was like in the caves, and that's all I wanted. Right, let's see how far round this track goes. Okay, I think that's us back onto the main track. So that's the trail I think that's the trail I come up to go to the top of the caves. And if you look off to the side, you'll see a wee marker. So just keep following those markers, and eventually it'll take you to the back of the caves, which are a lot easier to climb in and out at the back than they are at the front. I am absolutely knackered. I'm having to stop like about every 10 feet, so I will not be going back for the rope. So if anyone's watching this video and you found my rope and my carabiners, you're welcome to them. I could have got them, but I was just too knackered. So enjoy. Right, just need to go very slowly down this trail now to get to my bike, because the legs are pretty much gone. So right, hopefully about 15-20 minutes I'll be back at the bike. Right, I am now back at the bike, and I have to be honest, I am knackered. I have never felt so exhausted on a walk. So yeah, I definitely should have left this a couple of weeks before I tried it. Just a couple more weeks just to go over the COVID. But I did it, and I'm down, and looking forward to getting back to the caravan for a hot shower, and maybe even a nice meal in the Coilet Inn, and quite a few pints I think as well. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I didn't record as much as I planned to. I was going to fly the drone in there, I was going to do lots of stuff, but I was just too exhausted. But so thanks for watching anyway. So hopefully it's given you a few ideas if you fancy doing it yourself. Till next time.